Macon-Bibb County Planning and Zoning Commission put a moratorium in place as requests for more convenience stores in the county started coming in. Now they're taking time to weigh all options, including extending that moratorium. Kayla Solomon tells us more.
About 60 days into a 90-day moratorium set by the county, the Macon-Bibb Planning and Zoning Commission decided to hold a work session. This was a chance for the public to come in and voice their own opinions on new convenience stores coming to Macon. On Monday, about 20 people met in Macon Terminal Station for an open discussion. Jim Thomas, Executive Director of Macon-Bibb Planning and Zoning, kicked it off by mentioning why there's currently a brief pause on approving new convenience stores.
The reason we adopted the moratorium was to give us time to look at the language and make those decisions and actually draft up the new code.
He says the current code is outdated. It goes back to the 1960s when convenience stores were still serving stations. But he says that's no longer the case, and convenience stores are now multifunctional with gas pumps, food, coin machines, and more.
So the code just needs to catch up with the current practices.
So when Planning and Zoning opened the floor for questioning, business owners like Tim Thornton shared thoughts of their own.
Rather than scatter, if you're going to start restricting where convenience stores with alcohol can go, I think I could sit here and make as good an argument to say, are we not better off to cluster them together rather than spread them out all over town? A perfect example would be an interstate interchange.
The commission also turned to the county for answers.
What percentage of the gaming is Georgia lottery gaming, controlled by the state?
At this point, all of it is.
So we want to be careful we don't over-regulate them. And, we don't want to put them out of business. We don't, we all buy gas, so we have to find that level of control that it's appropriate for the community.
The moratorium expires on November 23rd, and at that point, they'll have to decide whether or not to extend it. Reporting in Macon, Kayla Solomon, 13 WMAZ News.
During the meeting, Jim Thomas and commissioners mentioned listening in on an Atlanta area planning and zoning meeting to get some ideas on what language to use once it's time to update.